open, but no sign of Otto. Strange. I smell blood. Is it coming from the stairway?
Harold, I've been looking for you. What the hell are you doing? What happened in Styx?
I could ask you the same thing, Humanities. What's with the monster that refuses to die? You didn't tell me about that.
That's not my fault. I told you not to touch anything, and to be careful with those magical traps. Your reckless actions attracted the guard.
Those are my men risking their lives for you.
My necklace can keep you hidden. I have no idea how your men got caught. I was right to come and check on you. Granted, you completed the mission, but just barely. I obviously overestimated your intelligence. Return now, Commander. You're going to get yourself killed in Styx. Let me find your men for you.
You better keep them safe, Humanities. Without us, you won't be able to complete your ritual.
All right. I don't have much time. You need to work together to get it done. And I know that you tampered with a device from Fallon Academy. You did nothing but waste your time. Go to the first rally point and wait for me. I'll go find the others. The Trinity Night is almost upon us.
We'll know soon enough if it was a waste of time or not.
Warhammer. Pattern. It's Sean's weapon. Sean would never let his hammer leave his side, let alone leave it in a state like this. Blood's leading in that direction. What's that sound? Damn! Amount of blood. It looks like this place was used to torture someone. Or maybe some dreadful experiment was conducted here. I can't even. My poor brother. I can't recognize who you are. But may the wind take your soul. I wonder if Otto came across this spory scene too. purgatory. This place makes me feel a bit uneasy. The magic is unusually intense. Even dangerous. Who are you? And why do you want to help me?
Let's go in and talk. There's someone inside I think you'll want to see.
Someone I'll want to see? Otto! You were here all along!
Hilda, I'm sorry. The door opened all of a sudden, and then when I thought about the other safety, I just couldn't wait any longer. I definitely didn't expect to be confronted by a hammer-wielding monster the moment I set foot inside.
I've seen him too. What is that thing?
You fought him? By the winds, he just won't die! You're lucky you got off without a scratch. Anyway, it attacked and I just charged in. It was this man who came to my rescue.
This is a cage. It's not within the Black Warden's jurisdiction. You don't have to worry. As long as you remain here, the Black Warden won't attack.
A cage? Who are you? Petrius?
No, my name is Agamemnon. I'm a political prisoner. I've been here for 1,000 years. We have a lot to talk about.
Sorry I started without you. It was just all so sudden.
It's alright. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Glad to see you weren't hurt either. Let's talk.
So sorry about Sean.
Sean? You saw him.
I saw his weapon and some blood on the ground. And I saw the Black Warden.
You don't mean at the entrance, do you? As soon as I set foot inside, the Black Warden ambushed me. I fled, but there was a strong smell of blood.
Yeah. The weapon left nearby was definitely Sean's hammer.
Damn it. That thing's gonna pay for this.
Sorry. I thought you already knew. If some of our fellow soldiers made it back safely, chances are they wouldn't have left a trace. So at least there's that.
True. All I can think of right now is those who lost their lives. I disobeyed orders to look for them, and now there's more I can't save. Emil, and Sean. As a soldier, as a brother in arms, I failed. I don't deserve to be part of the Northwind Legion.
You can't think like that. You passed the trials to join the Northwind Legion. And once you're in the Legion, your place there is without question.
Whenever we're really up against it, you always do better than me. I just can't do things the way you can.
That's not true at all. It's not easy for me either. I've just been a little luckier. That's all. Nobody's perfect. Least of all me. All we can do is try our best.
All right.
Who's still missing?
3. Barrack, Lalon, and Organ.
Do you remember where you were when you split up?
Barrack went missing when we ran into the Black Warden. Organ and Lalonde got tangled up with a group of zealots during their escape from Styx. But they were sprinting fast, so there's a good chance they made it out.
I'll tell you if I find anything. I wouldn't worry. Northwind Legion soldiers aren't so easy to kill. What's more, Barrick won the archery competition at the New Year celebration.
The New Year celebration. Since coming to Aphis, I'd almost forgotten about those happy days. How is it your resolve has never wavered? I really do admire you the most, you know?
You... Never mind. I know what you mean. And if I hear anything, I'll let you know straight away.
Thank you.
Who's still...
Three.
I'll... And if I...
Thank you.
Wait. Sean.
I'm sure you have lots of questions about this place. I have plenty for you too.
You say you're a political prisoner. Judging by this room, you're pretty well connected.
It's not that unusual. There have been no more prisoners locked up in Styx since Petrius took control of the place. Styx has since become his personal laboratory, and any who joins his physicoi gets assigned a room.
So where is Petrius now?
Oh, he's been gone for several hundred years. When he left, he said that he would not be coming back.
I see. You seem to know Petrius well. Do you know where the Archon relic is?
Relic? Interesting. I can't imagine why you'd want to look for the relic at this point. After 1,000 years, does Aphis finally want to elect a new Archon of the clergy?
I need the relic for something else. It may help with Asterigos.
Oh? Who told you that?
That's not important. But if I don't find it, we can't do what needs to be done next.
If you want to find the relic, you need to go through the underground dungeon to Petrius' secret chamber. However, the key was destroyed a long time ago. Now, the Black Warden is the only one who has a way to get in.
Why does the Black Warden have a key?
It's part of the test by the gods.
A test? For a prisoner? You seem to know quite a lot.
I've been here for 1,000 years. It's hard not to know about these things. Your coming here is divine providence for sure. I wanted to help you, so if there's anything else you want to know, just ask.
Is there a way to finish the Black Warden once and for all? I mean, a way to stop him from resurrecting again?
I believe so. It's probably in the Warden's cage.
The Warden's cage?
You know that many of Petrius' documents are kept in the Warden's cage. There's probably a record of the Warden's creation among them.
The Black Warden was created? Why would someone do something like that?
Why do you think Petrius used him as a guardian of the prison, an utterly terrifying jailer? As well as protecting Petrius' people, he's responsible for guarding the prisoners and driving away outsiders. If I left the cell even for a moment, he'd know and attack.
But he's only active in a certain area, right?
Right. He patrols the large circular corridor.
So how do we get into the Warden's cage?
The Warden's cage is located on the 3rd floor. But getting there won't be easy. There are several secret passages, and each has its own danger. One of the secret passages is on this floor, in a doorless cell that emits a blue magical energy. Cast the aligning astral energy at the magic seal on the wall, and you'll be able to open the passage.
Got it.
Apologies, but I need to rest for a bit. It's been a long time since I've talked this much.
Are you alright?
Oh, no, no, it doesn't matter.
If you want to leave, you can follow us. But once you leave Styx, you'll have to find a place to settle for yourself. We still have other missions to do.
I think I can manage that. Thank you, kind child. I'll come with you to the Warden's Gate. I have knowledge that might help you decipher the records regarding the Black Warden's creation.
The goal is to defeat the Black Warden. I've got to let Otto know. You obviously know a lot about Styx, so I have something I want to ask you. There's a smith named Myron. After martial law, he was arrested trying to flee Fallon Academy. Have you heard of him?
Why are you looking for a smith? Did someone send you?
Yes. I'm gathering information for his wife. She thinks Myron might have been caught and thrown in Styx.
Nothing comes to mind, but it is a very common name. And do you know there are several thousand smiths in the city?
I know, but there can't have been very many Myrons caught trying to escape from the academy. If you could just tell me anything you remember, or at least tell me where I can look for information.
Well, there should be a list of inmates in the Warden's Cage. Originally, the list was administered by subordinates, but later on the Warden oversaw the list personally, so it should be there.
How do you know the Warden took control of the list? That's not something a prisoner would know.
The Warden is a devout follower of the gods of the stars. He respects me very much. He would come to my cell to drink tea, or he would give me things, all of which I refused.
I see. Otto, I have an idea. Aganon says that the Warden's cage on the 3rd floor may be the key to defeating the Black Warden. It looks like we're going to have to deal with the Black Warden sooner or later. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for me to focus on finding the relic, and you won't be able to find out where our comrades are.
You want to kill him?
If you don't want to.
No, I want to do that too. We need to, right?
So you agree? Wow, I thought it'd be too dangerous for you.
If it was just me, it might be. But with you here, things are looking up. I don't want to let this opportunity slip by.
Got it. Our target is the Warden's cage. We should stick to routine and split up. You escort Aganon, while I attract the attention of the Black Warden.
Not a problem. Aganon did rescue me after all. I owe him.
After that, we join forces and should be able to beat him for sure.
Roger that. Oh, and you're gonna need this. I found the key to that gate nearby, but I haven't had the chance to use it.
You've been a great help, my friend.
Let's talk. I want to kill the Black Warden with you, at least. With all the mistakes I've made, I can still do something good.
You and me? We've got this, Otto.
Did you feel that?
The magical energy expanded and flowed chaotically like that whirlpool near Chrono. It must have something to do with that starlight that bastard gave us. That's why those insane scholars are drawn here. That's why the big monster. Hey, the mission was almost over. Forget that monster.
Them!
Help!
Otto! What's wrong? You...
Careful not to touch him, child. You may have internal injuries.
Internal injuries? Why? What happened?
It's just... broken bone.
It's possible an organ may have been ruptured.
What the hell happened?
I was ambushed by the Zealots, and Otto was seriously injured trying to protect me. We just got here too. Don't worry, child. I can heal you. please wait while I get things ready.
And me? What can I do for him?
Just leave it to me. Unfortunately, this does mean you're going to have to face the Black Warden alone.
I can do it, as long as it doesn't resurrect.
No! I'll go too. Hilda, wait. Wait for me to heal.
Otto, what are you talking about?
Child, it will take some time for you to recover.
If I can just go now, I'll beat the crap out of him.
Enough. Sit down, Otto. Even by myself,
No! I hate being like this.
Otto.
Make a mess of everything. So I want to do something. If I hadn't been hiding in the first place, Sean might not have died. If I turned back and found everyone sooner, Emil wouldn't have died either. I finally managed to do what I wanted to do and mustered up the courage. Then I got injured. I can't even avenge my brothers.
No, Otto, you... Calm down.
Can't come close to your skills, even if I wanted to. I really don't have what it takes to be a Northwind warrior.
That's not true at all. Stop it, Otto. What's going on with you? You're not thinking straight. Rush off now and you're as good as dead.
Let me exchange my life for the Black Warden's. It's a good deal.
By the winds, stop it! You're really freaking me out, Otto.
Children, quarreling isn't the way. Here, let's just...
No! It's...
Otto!
I put him to sleep. It'll help his wound heal faster. You're both upset. Please try calming down.
Otto, guess my willfulness has rubbed off on him. Thank you, Aganon. How long will he be asleep?
Oh, at least half a day, but probably a full day. His injuries are quite complex. I think you'll have to deal with the Black Warden on your own.
I understand. I will.
Go and see if you can find any documents relating to the Black Warden first. Without understanding its weaknesses, we won't be able to get out of here.
You don't deserve to be free, let alone negotiate with me. Mark my words, I will retake Styx sooner or later.
You can try, old friend. But how many soldiers do you plan to send to this place? The subjects of my experiments, as well as many scholars and priests familiar with magic, are all on my side. This is a war not worth waging. Listen to me, Mom. We all want to remove the curse of stars, and I can help. As a disciple of the gods, I can't bear to see you carry this burden all on your own. I will only experiment in Styx, and swear to avoid all conflict with you. You may even continue to send prisoners. I'll receive and take care of them for you.
Don't be ridiculous. You're a criminal. You are in no position to negotiate with me. I know exactly what your experiments are for.
Why bother with such insignificant details? The city is in crisis. You have to learn to stop being so stubborn. After quelling your right instincts, I am here to unguard this place. No one can put me back in the cell. You betrayed me before, Mom, but I'm willing to put that behind me. When you're forced to impose martial law in order to fight the enemy, you'll understand that I'm on your side. We must help one another.
No. You will only ever be the villain. I will never trust you.
We don't need to trust each other to cooperate. If you truly had the power to do with me as you wish, you wouldn't be standing here looking so angry. I hope you will have made the right decision when next we meet. Farewell for now, Archon Marlowe.
Find the name. This list hasn't been updated since Petrius took control of Styx. Even if Myron was transferred to the prison, he probably wasn't recorded here. Is very unusual. There seems to be something flowing inside the container. There are notes written on it. The results of the Black Warden experiment. What does that mean? The soul and the flesh attract each other. I'd better go ask Aganon. A dog tag? Why is it hanging here? Agidios is engraved on it. Looks like I'll need to let Bion know about this. Shouldn't I discuss it with Aganon? Is Otto all right?
He has a strong constitution. Between that and my magic healing, his life isn't in any danger. I'm just not certain about the extent of his internal injuries, so it's hard to say when he'll wake up. How did it go? Did you make any progress?
I found the list, but the entry stopped a long time ago.
So there's no record of Myron's transfer?
No.
That's unfortunate. Child, this might be hard for you to hear, but as you can see, most of the prisoners here have long lost any sense of sanity. Perhaps not finding this smith may actually be a blessing in disguise for that woman.
I found a document with the words, "The soul and the flesh attract each other," written on it. What does that mean?
Oh, I see. When the soul is separated from the body will be immortal.
What does that mean?
One of the experimental results Petrius is most proud of. The main reason the Black Warden is immortal is because his body and soul are separated. Provided the soul is not destroyed, it can continue to repair the flesh with magic.
The soul? Is that real? In our country, we also have the concept of soul, but mainly in legends and superstitions.
But with the Black Warden, it's obvious that the soul is indeed real.
What?
Anyway, the Black Warden's soul should be kept somewhere by the Warden.
Is it in this small box?
Oh yes, that's it. Let me see. There is a seal here. It's to prevent the Black Warden from coming to this floor to retake the soul. I can weaken the seal. The Black Warden will come looking for the soul, and when he's close enough, the soul will go back to him. But this is not an ideal location for a battle. You need to choose somewhere that won't affect Otto.
Makes sense. I understand.
Behind the Warden's cage, a spiral staircase leads down to an underground dungeon. There's a huge laboratory there. It's the place where the Black Warden and many other terrifying creatures are born. By opening the soul container in the laboratory, you can attract the Black Warden. After that, be very careful.
Reverend, this might sound abrupt, but I want to thank you for your guidance during this time.
All in service to the goodness of the gods.
Please, take this statuette, the 3 I made for you.
Oh my, fine craftsmanship indeed. Your love and respect for the gods radiates from it. It is an excellent piece. As for me, it is simply my humble duty to guide more followers toward the paths of the gods. But I will keep it with me and be reminded of you whenever I use it to pray. May they forgive your sins and make you a better citizen.
Thank you, Reverend. It brings me such peace to talk with you.
When we first met, you spoke about how you despise the gods. But now you are much more peaceful, and your mind is no longer filled with anger. You are an excellent craftsman, with all potential the most. Although not of air-stored blood, your ability is destined to serve the gods.
Nothing would make me happier. I'm grateful I didn't die here. As long as the gods help me survive this place, I have a chance of seeing my wife again.
I'm sure that day will come. But until that time, there are many things that I need your help with. Atreus will bring us back to glory. Then we'll be able to discuss the grace of the gods in a real temple.
This diary has a familiar ring to it.
Praise the gods! Uranius, I've done it! The Black Warden experiment has proven everything. Tranquilize is indeed a blessing from the gods. It provided the enlightenment I needed to finally reach this achievement.
An astonishing achievement. But Master, your body, it's changed.
What is wrong with you? My body no longer holds me back, and my soul is with the gods. If I can become a god, why struggle on as a mere mortal?
I thought this pursuit was all for the benefit of our political and religious careers. The doctrine doesn't task us with seeking to become gods. This is heresy.
I still respect the teachings, but how could this possibly be heresy when this miracle is gifted us by the grace of the gods themselves? A miracle that only you and I can achieve.
And what of Athos? We've worked so hard for so long. Now you say these things no longer matter?
I do. They are just trivial things now.
I can't believe it. Are you saying that our reputation, our status, our believers don't matter? We've worked so hard to get here. Now you just want to abandon all that we've achieved?
Oh, Uranius.
This must be the place Aganon mentioned. This array. I can feel a magical aura similar to the Black Warden's. It must be. Magic door like this before. I get it now. The Black Warden itself is the key. Something's here. Something's here.
It's a strange outsider. This is truly an unexpected miracle. Congratulations. You have witnessed the power of Aethys' pioneering test subject, and finally made your way to my study.
What? You're...
I am Archon Petrius, the true leader of Aethys. Young stranger, you have surpassed all Ephesians in both bravery and wisdom. You must be blessed by fate.
Hang on, you're Petrius?
I am a copy of Petrius's will. My my existence represents all of his thoughts from 500 years ago.
I don't really understand. Is this another starite power?
The process and theory are much more complicated than that. But yes, essentially. I had to leave Ephesus to pursue loftier goals. But I left part of myself here to continue to guide the people. Feel free to ask questions and I will quell your doubts.
Since you're a copy of Petrius's will, do you know where the Archon relic is?
Yes, and having passed the test, it is there on the desk as your reward.
The relic! You're giving it to me just like that?
Yes, you probably are aware that a secret is hidden within it. Now you are free to use it. Make the most of my aid, and do your best to keep up my new disciple.
Hey, I don't want to be some disciple. Hang on a minute. That strange orb. Never mind. At least I found the relic. Huh? This painting. Petrius, Hypatia, and Irenaeus. Sure looks a lot like someone I know. I'll have to talk to him later. I'll just take the relic for now.
How are the experiment's subjects performing today?
2 of the calves survived, but barely. The rest died. I've recorded the results in the notebook, Master.
And the new materials?
I've prepared what we need for today.
Excellent. And the ether?
Here, Master.
Thank you, Irenaeus. It's going to be another busy day. Are you ready?
Of course, I am at your disposal, ready to deal with any problems. For the gods, for the people, and for my master.
And for your future as well. You're part of a great cause, and you will share in the glory of the gods with me.
Oh, I would be truly honored.
Irenaeus. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll have to go ask Irenaeus himself.
did it, child. The three praise you.
How did you... Wait, where's Otto?
He's fine. I have him in a safe place. But you won't be able to find him until after you've listened to my demands.
I knew you were dangerous. You should come clean about who you really are, Irenaeus.
I see. You must have seen the painting. I hadn't expected that, but it doesn't matter. I was going to reveal my identity sooner or later. I was once Petrius's assistant, his disciple, and a fellow prisoner. But we fell out long ago. Because of that, the other zealots regarded me as the enemy. I was only safe when I was in my cell.
I don't care about that. What matters is that you deceived me.
I didn't mean to hide anything from you. I just don't think you need to know all of the complexities of the situation.
You've misjudged me and my understanding of the city. Now where's Otto?
If you help me, I'll bring Otto back to you. I want to join your group. Those who ask you to find the relic. I want to work with them. I know what you want to do when you find the relic. You intend to remove Asterigos, do you not?
You...
It's an excellent idea. I, too, observe the capabilities of the relic, but I feared I wouldn't be able to do the research myself, so I've never put the experiment into practice. I'd abandoned all hope. But then, you showed up, and you also understand what the relic can do. So, I want to help you.
I can't guarantee that the others will accept you. Damn it. Did you take Otto just to threaten me?
Yes, child. I know, it's treacherous, but I thought it necessary for my negotiation. If you can guarantee my safety, and will work with me, I'll gladly tell you everything about Styx, including the whereabouts of Petrius.
Even so... What's that?
My soul. You've seen the Black Wardens, so you should be able to understand why I'm doing this. Time and time again, Petrius crossed the line, and in the end, he trampled on my body and my mind. Now, I neither belong to the living nor the dead, and I'm unable to have a real existence. Take it and tell your leader everything I told you here. What I can give will be of great benefit to you. You'll come to understand that you need me. As for the boy, he still needs constant observation. I'll keep him safe for you. When you're ready, go to the Fallon Trail mission. Otto and I will be waiting.
You're not giving me much of a choice.
I don't have much of one myself. For me, the Adherents may be the only place I can go. You have questions, child? I feel ashamed, but the damage has already been done, and I will do all I can to atone for my transgressions. However, with my knowledge of magic and theology, I can help you save Aphis.
Don't lay the burden at my feet. An outsider like me shouldn't get to decide.
Don't worry. If your leader has any sense, she won't refuse.
Damn. Now I understand why you became a political prisoner. If anything happens to Otto, then by the winds, I'll make you pay.
Go ahead. My soul is in your hands. And don't forget to take the relic. Are the gods guiding me back here again? Or do they want me to face everything once more?
Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Hey, look! Thank you.
Welcome back, Hilda. Any news from Styx?
Do you know Aganon? Or rather, Arrhenius?
By the gods, I know Arrhenius. He's one of Petrius's henchmen. You've had dealings with them?
Petrius is nowhere to be seen. I've only spoken to Arrhenius, but they seem to have had a big falling out over some disagreement. So Arrhenius wants to give his knowledge, maybe even his soul, to the adherents in exchange for shelter.
His soul? He said that?
Yes. Take a look at this phylactite.
It sounds utterly absurd. I can't believe that he and Petrius would have had a falling out. He's very loyal to Petrius. If this isn't a trick, then what could have happened? But he is really the only person that can give me the details I need on Styx.
He says he'll wait for your answer at the Fallon Trail mission.
I need to analyze this phylactite first. Before I do, could you get me some more information?
Petrius's crazy disciples occupy most of the prison, and they're conducting experiments on prisoners.
Really? It looks like Marble and Petrius made some kind of pact to maintain the balance through terror.
Right. With no warden and no Petrius and Styx right now, all the prisoners and fanatics are free to do their own thing. The whole situation there is perfect for the Physikoid's crazy experiments. If it's not madmen and monsters roaming around, it's innocent people just waiting to be captured and experimented on.
Are they also using stardust?
Not everyone needs it. Just like the Ethers cultists, those Physikoid can transform people into monsters.
I see. It would appear we have no way of getting in there for now. We should be thankful that they have no plans to come out and attack the city.
Or maybe the city's too small a target for them. I found the Archon relic.
Great. I was worried we'd have to negotiate with Petrius.
I kind of did. I talked with some part of him in the deepest part of the prison.
A part?
It was like a weird ball of light. It spoke to me and claimed to be the will of Petrius from 500 years ago. It said lots of strange things, and it seemed to know what I wanted. It just gave me the Archon relic without me even asking.
Interesting.
Honestly, it gave me the creeps.
Me too. I'm also curious to know just how far his magic has come.
And Arrhenius' phylactite? What did the analysis show?
I can't explain it very well. There are still a few things I need to verify. I'll go to the mission with Bion. If Arrhenius accepts my conditions, then I'll allow him to come. Right now we lack manpower. The more intelligence, the better. At the very least, I should negotiate with him in person to determine the truth.
Understood. Let me come with you.
All right. Let's meet at the mission.
What do you need? Mind your manners. Yes. The glory of the three. Yes.
Bion, I found this in the warden's cage at Styx.
Even Asterigos. I should have known.
He was working with Petrius?
People always said his face would scare a prisoner to death. He was actually a devoted believer who went to the temple every week. He had no wife, no children, not even close family. He was always serious and would never crack a joke. But his zealous faith was widely known.
If that's the case, it's only natural that he'd go with Petrius.
Eumenides suspected the same, but we couldn't remove Asterigos from his position because of Petrius alone. In the beginning, he didn't show any obvious preference, so we felt relieved. It must have been after Asterigos. Petrius probably persuaded Asterigos to follow him in the name of the gods. It's easy to imagine Petrius playing on his fears and weaknesses.
What a shame.
The glory of the three.
There they are! Otto! How is he?
Don't worry, he's fine. Just sleeping.
He looks much better.
He's through the worst of it. He'll wake up soon.
It's been a while, Priest Arrhenius.
Oh, I didn't expect that the mistress would be the mastermind behind all this. It's an honor to meet you again. You appear as alluring as a rose blooming in the sun. Asterigos has obviously not diminished your beauty one bit.
No need for niceties. Let's get straight to the point. You've always been loyal to him. What made you want to defect to the adherents?
He forced me to disobey the creed of the gods, so I can no longer serve him.
That's a departure from what I know of the Archon. I thought he was someone who would place more importance on power and reputation. Did he reveal his true self while he was imprisoned?
Allow me to be frank. Before he left, Petrius said he was going to pay Eumenides a visit. Eumenides merging with the Nexus aroused his interest. It also inspired him. So...
I understand. You're not telling me anything I couldn't have easily guessed myself.
But do you know how Eumenides regained his consciousness? And why he can move freely around Aphis? You don't understand the theory behind it, but I do. I believe that this will help you in your quest against Eumenides.
You know much, it seems. Bion, are you ready?
Any time.
Are you using orichalcum shackles? I can sense what this man is holding in his hands.
They will temporarily seal your magical powers. I hope you understand.
I'm not afraid of being restrained, but I have to remind you that orichalcum shackles won't be effective against me in my current state.
What of your oath to the One? Do you still uphold it? If you want us to work with you, I have some conditions. You cannot betray the adherents, and you must keep yourself to yourself. Furthermore, you must disclose to the adherents everything you know, and your movements will be monitored closely by Bion while you are in the shelter. Are you willing to swear on the honor of the One to accept these conditions in exchange for the aid of the adherents?
I, Irenaeus, swear on the honor of the One to accept the conditions laid out by Mistress Minerva of House Laurel. I do hope the journey isn't too long. Lead the way, Mistress.
Hilda, we'll return soon. Could you please return to the shelter ahead of us?
But Otto...
Don't worry. Bion will be in charge of bringing him back as well.
All right then.
The revered High Priest, the Archon's successor, of whom the Archon has high expectations, is also a hypocritical politician and a murderer. Fanaticism and ignorance have caused Irenaeus to fall from his height of power into an abyss of despair. Only by recognizing one's sins can one see the light in the dark. It's said that at the Styx, people can give up everything in the pursuit of self-actualization. Is it magic that has twisted our nature? Or is this what we truly are?
Irenaeus, you can do it.
I will take care of...
Why did he suddenly start talking to himself?
Maybe I should check in with Minerva first. Can I bother you for a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
You don't seem too concerned about Irenaeus handing over his soul.
That's because it's not just his soul. In fact, it's an aggregation of numerous souls. I've never seen a phylactite that can contain so many.
What?
I didn't believe it at first. It was only when I analyzed the magic energy inside him that I was convinced he was the source of the phylactite. He doesn't only have his soul inside him, but the aggregated energy of numerous souls.
So is he even still Irenaeus?
That's a good question. I was thinking the same thing. In his words and actions, at least, he's the person I knew. I need some time to observe him and to talk with him some more before I can understand everything that's happened. Looks like the people in Styx have gone through something unimaginable.
Out of everything you've told me, that's the one thing I can fully understand.
Hilda? Time is of the essence.
Very few people enter Styx and live to tell the tale. You did very well.
I'd never been to a more vile and nauseating place, but Styx has made me reevaluate what I think.
It's impossible to deny that there's a darkness in Aphis.
Have you known that all along?
Yes, but wherever there is light, there is also darkness. With the right mindset, you'll be able to keep fighting for your goal. I serve Lady Minerva, the glory of the Three.
I hear Petrius is no longer in Styx. Is that right?
Yes, and he's not an Aphis either.
So, once again, responsibility for Aphis rests on our shoulders.
You seem disappointed.
He was the most capable person in Aphis. It's a pity he chose to take the wrong path.
A priest is coming. A priest who is locked up in Styx? I sometimes wish the shelter had a priest to give me guidance, or listen to my prayers. But he may not be the best choice. Mistress and the others seem wary of him.
I think you need to be careful what you say around him.
He always smiles at me. He doesn't seem like a bad person. But now that you've said that, I'll make sure I'm careful. Sweetie, you're bringing more and more people to the shelter. I hope your friend won't be scared by the way I look.
Trust me, he won't.
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
Who is that man you came with? He's cute. I'd love to meet him. Hey, what are you thinking? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you jealous. If he's your... He's just a friend. And I'm not jealous. So, you don't mind if I go and get to know him a little better? Well, that's for him to decide. You're clearly flustered. Don't worry. I just want a normal person to talk to. There's nothing more to it than that. What type of music do you like? Come to chat when you have time.
A sense of stability. You finally have what you wanted. Is this the inn for him? Is this really the case? Whatever this place is, I just hope everything here can help free me from this pain. You should have faith in the gods, otherwise... Oh, is that Hilda? Thank you for helping me get here. I'm in your debt.
Finally notice me?
I hope this troubling illness didn't scare you, but I will admit, it helped comfort me during the countless nights locked into prison as I wandered on the edge of madness. Anyway, I'm deeply grateful to you. My knowledge in magic can be of great help to you. If there's anything you need, child, come and see me. What can I do for you, child? May the three bless you.
Hey, you're finally awake. You've been asleep for a long time.
Oh, my whole body's aching. What happened? What am I doing in this strange place?
I brought you here to the shelter. Minerva agreed to let you stay and receive care. Well, how do you feel?
My injuries are healed. I just feel tired. My body aches all over.
You want to rest for a while?
No. I hate feeling drowsy like this. Stay and chat with me. Talk about anything.
When you're a little better, we'll go and see the commander.
Hilda, before I forget, the pendant that lets me teleport, it's broken. I can't leave here.
I see. Well, you don't need to worry about that right now. You'll be safe here until you're all healed up. I'll ask them to take special care of you.
But my orders... Never mind. With me going off and acting on my own, I'm in no position to be talking about orders. Maybe it's a good thing the pendant's broken. Ugh, I can't believe I just said that.
You'll get no argument from me. It wasn't your fault.
What do you want to know?
Thank you, Hilda. I feel a lot better. If there's anything you want to ask, don't hesitate to come see me.
Don't worry. I'll come and see you, even if I don't have questions.
Oh, that's great.
What do you want to know? See you later.